What's up, everyone? Heinous Creed here. And do you want to be a VTuber but don't have the skills to fiddle around with Blender and all of that sort of nonsense? Well, today I'm going to teach you the simple way to make your own VTuber, such as myself. So first things first, you're going to come here to VRoid Studios. This is the quickest and fastest way I found to make a VTuber. And you're going to go down to download. I'm using Windows, but as you can see here, there's lots of different versions depending on what system you are using. And when it downloads, you are going to then install VRoid Studio. So once you've downloaded VRoid Studio, you're going to be presented with this sort of screen here. As you can see, there's yours truly up in the corner there, but you are going to want to create a new VRoid character. You can choose your preference, whether you want a female or male character. We'll just go for male for now. And then after that, you're going to come to the sort of character creation screen. This screen is pretty much like any other video game sort of character creation screen you might have seen. It's dead simple, it's easy to use, and basically you just adjust like so. So, you know, if you want his eyes a bit wider, maybe. Yes. Position his eyes down his face, maybe. Maybe he's a bit more of a goofy goober sort of character. Yes, very handsome. And obviously there's some options for different eyes. There we go. I mean, yeah, you could have a fiddle around if you like and have a play around with some of the options here. So you've got eyebrows and things like that. You got a mouth, however your mouth wants to look, I guess. Put some makeup on him. Let's see, you could have some bit of lip gloss, a bit of lipstick there. Very nice. Then you can also see what they look like once they're with different expressions. So these expressions can be triggered once we get onto the next step. But you can sort of customize these expressions as well. If we go back to the face menu, there's some fun little options here, such as where is it? Vampire teeth. So we could give him some lovely vampire teeth. And then obviously hair options. And that's how you change the color as well. And then you've got some clothing. This is the important part, guys. Clothing is always essential. So, oh, this looks like a bit of a vampire-y looking outfit. So once you're done with that, guys, you're going to come here to export. Remember to export as VRM. After that, guys, you're going to come to this screen here. The next few steps are quite simple, really. All we want to do is export. We want to export to VRM 0.0, and we give a little name for our character. We'll call him Greg, like the name Greg. And our creator, again, yours truly. And that's it. Then you export the file, like so. Once you've exported your file, guys, you're going to download a program called Warudo. I feel this is probably the best program to use for myself personally because I like a bit of hand movement when I'm VTubing online and things. So once you've done that, you just need to launch. So once you load up Warudo, then you get this screen. We're just going to go for basic setup at the moment. Character 1, because that will be the only one you have. And then it'll just ask you to select your character. So we've already imported Greg into the character folder, but you will probably not have that for the first time. So you need to open character folder. Basically, what you want to do is you want to import your character model into the character folder so you can select it. So there's our Greg. We're going to put Greg in there. Okay. Yes, recommended for me. Full body tracking. Yeah, we want. We haven't got any of this, to be honest with you. So no, we don't full body tracking. Do you have leap control? No, we don't have any of that. Don't have any of that. Yes, we have that. For face tracking, we want media pipe, definitely. And we also want media pipe for pose tracking. In fact, any of these options, just use media pipe. It's much easier, trust me. And then it'll load up. Oh, and we can export our expressions that we made in VRoid Studios earlier. So whenever you're streaming, you can just press these buttons and things like that, and you can show various expressions of joy or anger or sorrow and that sort of thing, really. Then we can choose if we want a background or not. I choose transparent just because it's easier for my gameplay to be seen around my VTuber. Okay, and then we're done. So, and then there's various settings in here. I always like to sort of calibrate stuff, so make sure we're calibrating things as we go. But I think we could pretty much leave all these settings as is. And there's our Greg. Hello, Greg. That's very nice. There might be some more calibrating you might need to do, so that can go into media pipe tracker. And we just need to make sure calibrating the face, also calibrating your hands. So make sure you put your hand up while you're doing that, or else it's not going to work. And there we are. Greg is born. So after you've made your VTuber, obviously you want to put it into OBS Studios so you can use it in your streams or your gameplay videos or however you'd like to use it, really. So to do that, we need to create a scene as usual. We need to create a source, so we'll do plus on that one. And then we want to have a video. Nope, sorry, we want a game capture. And then we just call this whatever we want to. So VTuber. And then we'll go to specific window. We want to capture our Warudo window. And we want to allow transparency. So this will allow the game and things like that to be seen behind our VTuber model. And there we go. There is Greg live on Cree TV. So we'll put, just readjust Greg a little bit. There we go. And there's Greg, ready to rock and roll. So that's how to make your very own VTuber, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are liking the content on the channel, please remember to drop a like, drop a subscribe, and drop a comment if you have any other questions. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.